that correct?
Yes.
And while Ms. Saunders is setting up, I just want to share that this year I made it a goal to invite a guest speaker to every meeting so that parents can have an inside view of what we actually do every day. I know sometimes you hear it from your child, but there's so many things that happen in your child's classroom or in throughout the building that we want to make parents aware. So I think last meeting, Mr. Haney did a presentation on all of the relationship pieces that we have in place, which include mentoring programs and things of that nature where many parents were not even aware. We have a coding club, double dutch, so things to build relationships. So today we asked Ms. Saunders to share that February is Career Month.
Career awareness.
Career awareness. And we are preparing scholars for careers that have not been created yet, right? So we were in school, it looked different. So now it's like, how do we prepare them for something that we may not even know it exists? So it's the mindset and the growth mindset around careers that we want to develop in our scholars for personal responsibility and preparation for life. So Ms. Saunders is one of our counselors. She works with Ms. Marzoff. She quickly got adjusted to the J.P. Ryan family. She's not here every day because she shares her time with another school, but we feel like she's here every day. So thank you, Ms. Saunders, for coming out, and we are looking forward to learning about careers.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It's a great pleasure and honor to be with you tonight. I would attend PTO meetings when my three sons were younger, so it's been quite a while. But I'm still very interested in the PTO and all that it offers. So, as Dr. Johnson mentioned, my name is Anissa Saunders. I am the part-time counselor here at J.P. Ryan. When I am not here, I am over at Mary B. Neal serving students there as well. I try to serve at both schools at least 2 to 3 times a week on a rotating basis. So the students in which I serve are pre-K through 2nd grade. But whenever there is a need to serve the older students 3rd through 5th grade, I do that as well. And of course, there are also other duties that require our full attention whenever there is a need. So it will range from pre-K to 5th grade on a daily basis. So last month, during the month of January, the topic for all Charles County public school counselors to either teach or present to classrooms was college and career awareness. So during the month of January, we focused a lot on college. We went into the classrooms and we actually presented information about college. And after college, what do? You obtain a career. So when I went into the classrooms, many of the students were not familiar with college, which was alarming. Some were, however. They may have had a cousin in college or a mom or dad in college, but they really didn't know too much about college. In fact, they had never visited a college campus before. There were only about 2 students who had actually went on a college campus, and it was because their brother or sister was attending college. So at this point, we want to have students become more aware of what college is, even at this young age. Because as Dr. Johnson says all the time through her presentations or emails, we are the superheroes who will transform our students into scholars who are prepared for college careers and life. We are on a mission. We must be on a mission to get our children, our students, our scholars ready for college and careers. So when we discussed colleges, we talked about where you would stay. A lot of the students were not aware that when you go to college, you might live on campus or you might live at home if you want to stay close in the area. They were very surprised that students actually go and live away at a school. They were also surprised to learn where their own went to school. And so it was fascinating to hear their teachers' college experience. They were very interested. They were very interested in learning what it took to become a teacher. So we discussed the different majors that you could obtain, an associate's, bachelor's, master's, or your doctorate. Most of our teachers here at J.P. Ryan have their bachelor's degree and their master's degree. So in order to get your bachelor's degree, they went 4 years, and if they received their master's, they went 7 years. So they really appreciated knowing or learning about that information. They were also excited and thrilled to hear about dorm rooms. They were shocked when they found out that they would have to share a small room about the size of not even a family room or living room, a little smaller than a family room or living room, that they would have to share with another classmate, and that maybe the bathroom wasn't inside the dorm, but it was down the hall, and you had to share the bathroom with all your other dorm mates. They were very shocked to hear that. They were shocked to hear that maybe there's only 2 beds, or maybe there's a bunk bed. So all of this information was very new. So we want to continue to share this information, make them aware so that they can look forward to going to college. Because again, they were not familiar. They had no idea that in order to become a nurse or a teacher, you have to go to college. Or if you don't choose to go to college, we also told them that they can go straight to work, but they have to complete some levels of school, which is elementary, middle, and high school. They were also intrigued to hear that they can go into the military, and they learned about all the 5 different branches of the military. They also remembered when we had our Veterans Day parade. So that was relatable. They were able to familiarize themselves with what it is to go into the military. So as a school, we need to continue to bring this information forth, to show our students what it takes to thrive and succeed in life. So this month we're focusing on careers. We're getting a little more involved, a little more in depth about what a career is and what opportunities that they have in exploring careers. So what is a career? A person's course or progress through life. It also pertains to his or her occupational or profession that usually involves special training or formal education and is considered to be a person's life work. Then we move to what is career development, which is the ongoing process of gaining knowledge and improving skills that will help an individual establish a career plan. So there are some current trends that are occurring here in Southern Maryland and across the United States. Some of those are, when we talk about careers and college, the focus is lost. We're not doing enough to teach our students what college is and how to go about getting a job. So the focus is lost. There is an effort to increase the quantity of activities. However, we're not doing enough. And what was evident is some of our students were not familiar with what college is. They weren't familiar with what job opportunities they'll have after high school or after they finish college. There's been less influence by parents, teachers, etc. There's an increasing number of dropouts, and the competition is high amongst peers when they go to apply for jobs. So we need to stay focused on that. So who are responsible for these? Students themselves, parents, teachers, schools and colleges, society, government, people who have knowledge of this information, but those who fail to give back or provide this type of information, People can influence others for the good, meaning that if we have this information, we need to be proactive, not reactive, but proactive in teaching our students what they need to do to apply for a job or to go to college. So we try to tell parents all the time, try not to try not to see your child as an extension of yourself. Every child and individual is unique. Maybe your job is not the job that they would want. Maybe what you enjoy is not what they would enjoy. So if a child or student says that they're interested in a particular job or career or subject, or they have skills or qualities that you see in them that may lead them to a job or career, hone in on that. Hone in on that. Encourage them to look further in that. Help them to develop more skills that will lead them to the job that they desire. Teachers should do the same thing. Because when we all come together and we help our students, we're able to teach, inspire, motivate, and empower. So what then can we do? We can begin having conversations with your child. Talk about what their interests are. Talk about what they like to do, what they enjoy. Have them describe your job with your child. There's Take Your Child to Work Day. It used to be Take Your Daughter to Work Day, but I think in 2003 they changed that to Take Your Child to Work Day. It usually occurs on the last Thursday in April. So that's coming up. So we're going to be working diligently to try to promote Take Your Child to Work Day. And what that does is expose children, your children, to different opportunities, different job opportunities. And it allows them to see what you do in your work field. Schedule visits with local community partners like the fire department or the police department.